Hi everybody, it's Erin and Willow, and it's been a really long time since I've done a face-to-face vlog. I've done a lot of, obviously, videos, and if you're watching, you know we do, well, they are daily vlogs, they just don't go up on YouTube daily. Because, well, life happens, and, you know, we get busy and whatnot. So yeah, she's now 5 months and 2 weeks old, so she's about 5.5 months. And I cannot believe she'll be half a year in a couple weeks. That's insane. She's watching her daddy eat a banana. So if you see her looking off camera, that is what she's looking at. But yeah, so lots and lots has happened since our last update. For those of you that follow us on Facebook, you know that Willow had an EEG done. Her EEG came back clear. For those of you that were asking, the reason that I haven't updated on Facebook yet is because we do still have a consult with neurology in June. And then they're going to talk about like next steps and determine if there's anything else we need to do. So that's why I haven't updated on Facebook yet. But the EEG itself did come back clear. She is still doing the shuddering. I would say, do you think it's as often, Steve?
About the same. Yeah,
about the same. So yeah. She's still doing it, but there's no cause for concern right now, which is great. So thank you to everybody that's asked me about that. We also had to go see, as you probably saw in one of our vlogs, we had to go see a surgeon, an orthopedic surgeon, because Willow has a toe that kind of, and I showed it in the video where we talked about, and I think the title is called Baby Goes to the Surgeon, and her toe kind of comes under her other toe, and it's just called a congenital curly toe, which means that she's born that way. The toe is, you know, it's curly, it's totally fine. As she walks on her feet, it should spread out, and if it doesn't, then we may have to go back and see the surgeon. But otherwise, it's nothing to be worried about. She's watching cartoons right now. And to all parents who don't let their kids watch TV, I don't have a problem with it. So, yeah. I mean, I don't sit her in front of the TV for hours, but if it's on and she's watching it, I really don't. That doesn't bother me. So what else? I'm now totally back to my pre-pregnancy weight. Well, I shouldn't say my pre-pregnancy weight. What I should say is when I got pregnant, I didn't feel like I was at a healthy weight. I was probably underweight. So I'm back. I think I'm at about 115, 114 right now, which is where I'd like to stay. I don't think I want to go much smaller than that because all my clothes are fitting again now, and you know, now it's just a matter of toning up my body. So yeah, but it pretty much just came off. I didn't do anything. It came off. I'm breastfeeding, so you know that I'm sure helps. But I haven't done anything special, and I get people asking all the time, what? So yeah, we're still breastfeeding as I just mentioned, and that's still going really, really well. We haven't had any like major problems after the first couple weeks. Those first like 3-4 weeks were the worst. I wanted to like not do it anymore, but now it's so much easier. It's fantastic. We've been incorporating Willow into our meal times a little bit more, so she'll sit in her high chair while we eat and just sort of like, you know, get a feel for like what's going on at the supper table and kind of understand the meal portion of it. She's looking at her daddy. So that's been kind of fun to watch her do that. And she opens her mouth if she sees you eating. She like opens her mouth, you know, as though she wants food too, and starting to reach for things and like on our plates and whatever. So she's also sitting up now, pretty much on her own. I mean, we wouldn't want to like walk away and leave her sitting there because she still can fall over. But the doctor at her 5-month appointment was really impressed with how well she was sitting up. Like even right now, like see how she's just a little bit, but she can recover. You know what I mean? Like she's shaky, but she recovers. So yeah, she's doing really, really well. And the doctor was like totally impressed. He said that was really advanced for her age. And she, at her last appointment, weighed 16 pounds, which I think still put her in the 90th percentile for weight. So we've got a chunky monkey. As you can see her here. She's a chunky monkey who looks just like her daddy, if you guys haven't noticed. She's like her daddy's twin. If Steve was a girl and miniature, this would be him right here.
Pretty sure I drool more though.
You drool more? Yeah, that's kind of true. What else? She has rolled finally. She had like zero interest in rolling, but she's only still rolled from her back to her belly. She hasn't rolled from belly to back yet. She hates tummy time still, so it's kind of like a moot point. And the doctor said that there's no worries. Like, he said the fact that she's sitting up means that he's not worried that she hasn't rolled. She just probably had no interest, like zero interest. And a lot of kids don't have any interest in rolling. They just move straight to the next step. So, what else? Her sleeping. She was sleeping through the night, and then she got really bad cold. She still has it now. She was sleeping through the night, but then we moved here to my parents' house, and she started kind of waking up sometimes once, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a night. But the nice thing about her is that, like, she'll wake up, I pull her into my bed, I sideline nurse her, she falls back asleep, and I fall asleep. So it's not a big deal. Like, it's not like she's waking up and wanting to play and, you know, be awake. And with breastfeeding, I don't have to go warm up a bottle or whatever, right? So it's pretty easy. So I actually don't mind it. She's still sleeping in our room. Yes. Still co-sleeping, and sometimes bed sharing, like, depending, like I said, if it's in the middle of the night and I just want to pull her into bed and feed her there, she usually stays there till morning. So yes, her doctor did tell me that we should transition her to her own crib, but we're not quite ready for that yet. And especially now that she's her cold, it's like, no, we'll wait, because I'm just too afraid, and yeah. What else can I tell you guys all about her right now? Her like hand-eye coordination is amazing. It's like she's figuring things out now. She's this little book on her exerciser that kind of like it's got little flaps, and like she has to pull them. Sorry, I just put my hands in front of your face. But she's so good at it now, and like she understands it, and she understands to grab the tab and open it and close it, and it's so cool to see her like understanding, you know. So that's kind of cool. She's starting to, her teeth, yeah. She's been like showing signs of teething for like months now, like literally since she was like 4 months old, so, or like 3.5 months old. She's still drooling a ton. I am seeing a little bit of white in her gums, but nothing's poked through. You know. She chews on everything, including her hands. And she started to suck her thumb, which I know some people have a problem with it, but I actually think it's really cute, because like she looks so adorable when she does it. As she chews on my hand and her thumb. But yeah, so I'm trying to think. I think that's about it. Am I missing anything now?
She's really, really bad. She's really, really stupid. She's a great kid.
Yeah, she's a really good baby. Like, I know a lot of people say their kids are really good, and like they mean it, and that's cool. I mean it too, but like she's a really good baby. Like, so easygoing, laid back. And I guess I should tell you guys too, for napping, we've kind of have her on a bit of a schedule, but it's still really hard because our life's so changing. Like, it's hard to get her on like a set time every day because we're not always home at that time. But she usually like will wake up, eat, then she'll like go down for a nap around like 10, sleep for maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes. Then she's usually up for a while. Then she naps around noonish, 1ish, and then she's up for a while again. And then she's usually up for a while, and then she usually goes down to nap around like 4 or 5. And then she sleeps for a bit, and then she gets up, and then she plays, has a bath, and then we put her to bed. Woohoo! Who is that on TV? Who is that? Who is that? But yeah, so I think that's about it. I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff, and my postpartum update's pretty boring, other than like weight and, you know.
Show your belly. Show your belly.
And mini Steve to big Steve. I'll show you guys my postpartum body. Make sure I don't have any, you know what, going on. So.
What?
There. My pants are so high. These ones are like crazy high. And then that's the postpartum belly. So I just have this little right here to lose. So anyway, let me know if you guys have questions.
Here's her kidlet. Kidlet.
She looks like a hot mess right now.
Kidlet.
Hi. Ow. Yeah! So we're going to go for a walk now. Hopefully she'll have a little nap. Yeah, you're going to have a nap. A nap. You're going to have a nap. Okay. Bye, everyone. Hope you're doing well, and leave comments with any questions you have. And I have a full like breastfeeding Q&A coming on the Breastfeeding Mama's channel. No. Okay, gotta go.